Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Nizzy's Sports Chat. I am your host, Nizzy. And in this video, we got a little bit of breaking news for you guys that just came in about an hour ago now about Aaron Rodgers apparently wants out of Green Bay. Reported by Schefter on ESPN there. Pretty much everyone knows about her now already, but man, as a Packers fan, this is just crushing news, you guys. I mean, fuck me. That's all I can really say. This fucking sucks, man. I mean, I can't believe A-Rod wants out. I mean, it's not really that surprising the way the frickin' Packers management has treated him. Obviously, trading up last year for Jordan Love. Wow, right before fucking, literally like 3 hours before the draft starts, you guys. And this is, we get hit with a frickin' bomb like this. My gosh. I mean, I'm almost lost for words. Devastating news. Aaron Rodgers just had a great MVP season. Was probably going to have another fantastic season this season. Might still, you never know. Packers brass might be hold tight and just hold on to him for another year. We take a really hard cap hit if we were to trade Aaron this year. So I think the only possible way that they would actually consider doing that is if a team would be willing to like send some money in return, basically take some of that cap hit away from us so we don't have to pay the full hit. Other than that, man, I really don't know if it's going to happen. We know Goody just came out the other day with a statement basically saying that Aaron Rodgers is our quarterback for the foreseeable future. I mean, anything can change, though. There's a lot of possibilities. Apparently, San Francisco last night tried making a trade to get him. Packers refused. I don't know. There's a lot going on with this story, man. Who knows if it's all true? Sounds pretty legit. I mean, it's been something that's brewing. All us Packers fans know it's been something that's brewing for a while, right? Aaron Rodgers hasn't been too happy, I don't think, after we took Jordan Love and then A.J. Dillon in the second round last year. Not to mention he's never had a first-round wide receiver picked while he's been quarterback. Hasn't gotten an extension. They didn't bring Jordy Nelson back in the day there. They didn't bring Randall Cobb back, and those were like two of his best friends. So they pretty much just shit on the guy his entire career in Green Bay. Yeah, so it's really unfortunate. On the same side of things, like, we'd feel a lot more comfortable if we were able to see Jordan Love last year, and it really hurt because we never got a preseason last season because of the COVID season. So we never got to see him perform in any preseason games, so we never really got to see. We have no idea what this kid's going to look like. Maybe he's going to be a freaking star, man. I mean, before the pre-draft last year, there was people saying he was going to be the next Patrick Mahomes, right? So, and we have no idea. It's completely plausible, or he could be completely trash too. We don't know because we haven't seen the guy play. Hasn't got 1 ounce of time on the field. And there'll be a couple preseason games this year. We'll get to see him play. I don't know what the Packers are going to do, man. I hope they keep Aaron Rodgers at least for 1 more year and, you know, actually draft some fucking people to help this guy out this year. And because I think if we can draft a couple key players this year that can really help our team, maybe go ahead and pick up 1 more person in free agency before the season begins. And then see what happens, man. I think we give another crack at the can. And then at least if we do decide to move off of him next year, it's a much less of a cap hit. The demand for him will still be the same. It'll still be a high demand for Aaron Rodgers, obviously, being a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback. Obviously, I'd love to see him finish his career in Green Bay, man. That would be phenomenal to see. Not a lot of guys stay with one team their entire career. But it's hard to do these days, especially when a guy wants so much money. And he is getting up to be 40 years old. Obviously, Tom's doing it right now, but other than Tom, no one's done it. I mean, nobody's done it. No one's played into their 40s ever other than Tom. There's been some guys play 240, and that's it. Like Breeze, 41, and now he's retired. Phillip Rivers, I don't know if he was even 40. He was 39 or 40. He's retired now. So it's rare air. Like, you're looking at, Rodgers is still on contract for 3 more years. But he has no guaranteed money. I think that's what's pissing him off about it, and I think he wants to basically oust Jordan Love and basically have the Packers commit to him for like a good 4-year, 5-year period here, which is very risky. It's very risky. It puts the Packers in a real tough spot. Our future is completely in jeopardy then. And you also don't know what's going to happen over the next few years. One injury could be it for Rodgers. You could get the Jeopardy job because he's looking into hoping to get that. And if that's the case, maybe he doesn't want to play football anymore. I don't know. Maybe he wants to move to Hollywood with his new wifey there. She's an actress or whatever. So, I mean, there's so many different possibilities that could happen. Really devastating news, though, especially right before the draft here. Now, like, who knows what's going to happen in the freaking draft, man? I have no idea what's going to happen in the draft now. I mean, this just throws a wrench in everything. This gives a potential the Packers could potentially get a first, second, or third overall pick. I mean, you could potentially trade in some crazy trade where we get a guy like maybe Fred Warner. They take Aaron Rodgers. We get Fred Warner in their third overall pick this year. I mean, and then we go ahead and get Kyle Pitts. And then we got Kyle Pitts and Fred Warner to solidify middle linebacker. And then you can go ahead and address that cornerback position with the 29th overall pick. So, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here. The biggest issue, I think, for all of us Packers fans out there, we have no idea what Jordan Love looks like on the field. Haven't seen him on the field, so we don't know. I mean, at least if it would have been a situation similar to Patrick Mahomes where he had played before Alex Smith moved on. He played in the final game of that season. He played in the preseason games. People got to see what he was about and see what he was capable of a little bit and see what the potential was, right? And it could be there with Jordan Love, just we have no freaking idea, right? Haven't seen her, don't know. And especially with Aaron Rodgers coming off an MVP season, you'd expect him to probably be competing for an MVP again next year with us. So that would be, that's I think what all us Packers fans are thinking, and maybe get a Super Bowl this time. But who knows if he's even going to be on the team now. So heartbreaking, confusing, crazy news, man. I don't even know how to feel about it, to be honest with you. There's exciting possibilities to really get some high quality players if we ended up trading them. There's also the potential of just being absolute trash for years to come because Jordan Love is not what we thought if we do trade him. Or maybe this is all just smoke and mirrors just to create some more buzz around draft, and maybe Aaron Rodgers sticks it out for another couple years with us. Who knows? Very exciting, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Fucking crazy ass news for Packers fans, man. I mean, I'm just a couple hours before the draft here. I'm probably going to be doing some coverage, putting up some videos of some of the picks. We'll see what happens. I'm sure, I don't know what's going to happen now. It's in for an exciting night, you guys. So stay tuned for more anyways, and I appreciate you guys watching. This is Nizzy with Nizzy Sports Chat signing off. Peace.